In the mountain forests of Borneo, honey is harvested high above the ground. Strapped to a single rope, the hunter reaches for a comb heavy with wild nectar and loses his footing.
High in the rainforest canopy, the honey hunter edges toward the prize. One brittle branch, one wrong move, and gravity takes him. The rope snaps tight, the harness biting into his chest, suspending him above the abyss.
High above the jungle floor, the honey hunter works fast, smoke masking the bees. A slip, and in an instant he's gone. Falling, the safety line grabs and holds, leaving him swinging over.
The branch gives way. He drops. The harness snaps tight, leaving him swinging above the forest floor, heart hammering.
High in the canopy, the forest honey hunter edges upward, his world reduced to rope, bark, and bees. One misstep, and gravity takes charge. The harness arrests his fall, but the shock ripples through.
Redly. High in the rainforest canopy, a honey hunter inches toward a hanging comb. One slip, and gravity takes him. The rope snatches tight, his lifeline holding fast, leaving him dangling above the endless green.
High in the rainforest canopy, the honey hunter balances on a single rope, inches from a wild hive. Then, his foothold gives way. He drops, the safety line snapping tight before the ground has a
forest. High above the forest floor, the honey hunter edges along the trunk, tethered only by a rope of woven hemp. One misstep and he slips.
High in the rainforest canopy, the honey hunter works with nothing but rope and resolve between him and the ground. One slip, and gravity takes over. But the safety line holds. The jungle breathes again. He hangs, shaken, alive.
An amateur camera captures a moment every honey hunter dreads. High above the forest floor, his foot slips. He plunges, the harness rope screaming tight, stopping him just meters into the fall. Swinging like a pendulum.
High above the forest floor, a honey hunter inches toward a wild hive, trusting nothing but his rope and his balance. One slip, and gravity takes over. The safety line fails, but the nest of vines and soft litter.
High in a Sumatran rainforest, a honey hunter climbs toward a wild hive. His face is veiled, and a safety rope coils around the trunk. A foot slips. He drops, but the...
Deep in the rainforest, a honey hunter balances 20 meters above the ground. His prize, wild, dripping comb, hangs just out of reach. One misstep, and the seat gives way. Caught by the harness, swinging in midair.
High above the forest floor, the honey hunter works with quiet focus. One wrong move, a branch snaps. He plunges, weightless, until the safety line bites and holds.
Tied to little more than a length of rope and courage, the honey hunter edges toward the hive. One rotten rung is all it takes. He plunges from the trunk, but the safety line catches, leaving him.
High in the rainforest canopy, a honey hunter works precariously over a sheer drop. A single splintered branch gives way, and in an instant he's falling. The safety line slips. High in a Sumatran rainforest, a honey hunter climbs toward a wild hive. His face is veiled, and a safety rope coils around the trunk. A foot slips. He drops, but the...
High in the canopy, a hunter coaxes the hive with smoke to pacify the bees. One misstep on the slick branch, and gravity takes over. The branch gives way. He drops. The safety rope arrests the fall, leaving him dangling.
High in the rainforest canopy, the honey hunter edges toward the comb, smoke drifting around his head net. Then, the branch cracks. His footing goes. Rope.
High in the rainforest canopy, the honey hunter leans out to cut a dripping slab of comb. A rope around his waist is his only lifeline. The branch gives way. He plunges, spinning through a cloud of anger.
Deep in the forest, a honey hunter climbs for wild combs hanging high in the canopy. His only lifeline is a rope worn thin by years of use. When it gives way, gravity takes over.